Welcome back, it's Tiff.
And I.
And today we're gonna do
a makeup tutorial.
So she's gonna do my makeup and it's gonna be an everyday look.
The first product I used was the POREFESSIONAL by Benefit. I applied the product on her skin and gently patted it out with my fingers. Finally, I seamlessly blended it into her skin. Next, I used a combination of the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in 120 Classic Ivory and the Rimmel Match Perfection in Fair Ivory. First, I applied the Maybelline foundation all over her face and patted into her skin. Then I blended it out with the foundation brush from the Face Shop. After I used the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation and applied it on the high points of her face and blended it out with the same foundation brush as before.
Wearing light shoes, walking down the shore, diving head first down to the ocean floor.
I blended her foundation down to her neck. After I blended her foundation into her hairline.
Getting me high on life. It's a night to stay up late. Things we have to do.
Finally, I applied foundation under her nose and blended that out as well.
There's a glow about you. This is a perfect night.
Next, I used the Smashbox 24 Hours Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I applied it on her eyelids and blended it in. After I applied the primer, I used the Love Palette by Too Faced. First, I used the color Desire as the eyeshadow base and blended it all over her eyelid.
We'll take a long walk till we start to freeze here in small talk over the summer breeze. Out of safe songs, finding hidden caves, all the wet stones shaped by the ocean waves. It's a night to stay up late. Things we have to.
Secondly, I used the color Devotion and highlighted her brow bone and the inner corners of her eyes.
There's a glow about you. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. There is no way we'll be forgetting. Listen to old songs and headphones.
After I used the color Obsessed, which is a shimmery dark brown color, I applied it to the outer corners of her eyes and blended it into her crease.
You love the view from up there, I know. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sun.
Finally, I took the color Desire and applied it onto her lash line and blended it out.
We'll be forgetting. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise.
And after I finished applying the eyeshadows, I used a clean shadow brush to blend everything.
Forgetting this.
After applying eyeshadow, I used the Pulp Fiction palette by Urban Decay. I used the color Tyranny, which is a matte brown color, to contour down the sides of her nose.
Off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
Afterwards, I used the color Devotion, which is a shimmery highlight color from the palette Too Faced, to highlight down the bridge of her nose and in the center of her nose. After, I contoured her cheekbones using the same color I used to contour her nose. I used the remainder of the product on the brush to contour her hairline. Next, I used a smaller brush to help further blend out her contour. After that, I repeated the process on the other side of her face.
Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine.
Below her contour, I used Righteous from the Pulp Fiction palette, which is a matte nude color, to sharpen her contour.
I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks.
Next, I used the Amazonian clay blush in the color Party from Tarte. I applied the color to the apples of her cheeks using a contour brush. Afterwards, I applied Devotion, which is a highlight color from the palette Too Faced, to the high points of her cheeks. Next, I used the waterproof eyeliner pen from Essence. I drew a thin line close to her lash line, extending slightly past her natural lash line. Then I repeated the process on her other eye.
I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make
Finally, I used the Kat Von D lipstick in the color Magic and applied it on her lips.
feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing.
So this is the final look, the simple and glam look.
So if you enjoyed watching this video, give it a big thumbs up, like, and subscribe. You'll see another video next Saturday. Bye!